Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's MargaretGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another Monday Morning Mailbag. Get yourself a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk a little wet shaving and a few other things. What do you got this morning? Okay, I've got an old friend via Dayton, Ohio. It's actually from the East Coast, but it arrived here at the channel via Dayton, Ohio, or the greater Dayton area. Hang on 1 minute. Let me get a sip. 1 minute. Yeah, that's terrific. Yeah, we are enjoying Wawa coffee. That's right. We received this from viewer James Sefton, and they have stores now in the greater Dayton and Cincinnati areas of Ohio. And of course, they're very, very big on the East Coast. Convenience stores and gas pump plazas and that sort of thing. Very well known in the East Coast, and they've moved into Ohio. This is the regular mild roast, smooth and mellow, our classic blend. Ground coffee. There it is, Wawa right there. Wawa. Yeah, it's a terrific coffee. Really, really flavorful. James, thank you again very, very much. And we are enjoying it in our Buc-ee's coffee mug. And the reason why we're enjoying it in our Buc-ee's coffee mug is on April 6th, Buc-ee's had their grand opening also in the greater Dayton area. Yeah, absolutely. We forgot to mention that to you, but that's okay because reports have been rolling in as to how successful that opening day was. And we found something here online. Check out this report. Again, this was April 6th, the opening day of Buc-ee's. And the governor was there, and they did a ribbon cutting ceremony and everything. Here's what they have to say here. I think we all knew that Buc-ee's was going to be a huge success. We're their northernmost store at this point, and pretty much at the intersection of I-70 and I-75. What happened opening day was crazy, though. Buc-ee's has told us that the grand opening day numbers were better than any store they had ever opened on day one. Buc-ee's sales volume was over $1 million on opening day. All the hotels from Huber to Miller Lane were sold out over opening day weekend. There's no true way to understand the overall economic impact this early, but there's no doubt it's going to be huge. And again, this is the northernmost Buc-ee's in Huber Heights, Ohio, which is just north of Dayton. It's right near I-70 and I-75 intersection. It opened April 6th. And it set records for first day sales. How about that? Buc-ee's, yeah. I've never been to a Buc-ee's, but I'm a fan already. I love the place. I've never been there. I love the place. This Buc-ee's coffee mug came to the channel courtesy of Barry Bedford, a Texan Shaves. Barry, thank you very, very much. And we will link his YouTube channel below. Again, Barry, a really, really terrific guy and a great channel. And he sent this wonderful Buc-ee's mug to the Monday Morning Mailbag. Again, Barry, thank you very, very much. And we were first introduced to Buc-ee's by Beth and Jim Jones out of Texas because they sent the channel this terrific Buc-ee's t-shirt right here. Check that out, huh? Isn't that great, huh? Check that out, right? Yeah, that's awesome. And again, they've got the Buc-ee's logo here right on the front there. How about that, huh? Yeah, with Texas and the Buc-ee character. That's terrific. That's awesome. And with the weather warming up, we're wearing this all summer long. I wore it all summer long last year, too. Absolutely fantastic. And a big, big thank you to Beth and Jim Jones for sending along his t-shirt. And they introduced the channel. They introduced me and the channel and everyone to Buc-ee's. I had no idea what Buc-ee's was when I received this t-shirt, and Beth was telling me all about it, and I did a little more research, and here we finally have a Buc-ee's in Ohio. How about that? That is fantastic. Well, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. As we like to say, a good hot coffee, a trusty mug. Let the caffeine go to work, gentlemen. Absolutely. Hang on. Let me get another sip here out of this Buc-ee's mug with the Wawa coffee. Hang on 1 minute. Oh, yeah, that's terrific. And hey, if you're taking me along on your morning commute, thanks very much for the lift. Really do appreciate that. If you're tuning into the audio podcast this morning, thanks very much for listening via all those great streaming platforms like Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, that sort of thing. Thanks very, very much. Boy, oh boy, we got a great show for you this morning. Let me get over to my topics here. topics right there. Click on that bookmark, and there we are. Yeah. Oh, we got a great viewer shaving tip from viewer Charles Smith. He's gonna demonstrate this shaving tip for you. This is terrific. I absolutely love this, and yeah, he allowed me to download the video, so we're gonna be showing that to you. That's really, really terrific. We got a great shave den visit from David Dart. You may have heard in the previous episode that he is at a new location. He moved to a new house, and so he's got his shave den set up over there. We got some great reminders for you as well. Usual round of reminders, that sort of thing. We have giveaway updates. Yeah, we have a giveaway. We have a giveaway update on the Luck of the Lather giveaway. It finally reached our winner in Scotland. How about that? We also have a winner in the Great Blur Shave giveaway. We're going to tell you all about that. And we launched another giveaway, the Copper Crown giveaway. We'll give you all the details on that during those segments, or during that segment about those giveaways. Oh, we got a few meetup reminders for you this morning, because we've got a couple of meetups taking place this weekend, so stay tuned for that segment. We also have some great refill comments. We have some new wet shaving gear to share with you this morning, and we're going to wrap up the show with a couple, 2-3 questions and comments, that sort of thing. So great to be with you this morning. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. Hey, if you visited the Buc-ee's in Dayton, Ohio, drop us a line via email or comment below and let us know how it was, that sort of thing. If you're a regular visitor to Buc-ee's around the country, please let us know what Buc-ee's is in your neck of the woods, and what do you pick up there that's your favorite item? That's what we'd like to know, because Buc-ee's has a lot of great stuff. People rave about it. And again, I'm a big fan, and I love Buc-ee's, and I've never been to a Buc-ee's. I'm living the Buc-ee's dream vicariously through all the viewers out there. So a big thank you to Beth and Jim Jones for the T-shirt that kicked off my love of Buc-ee's, and a big thank you to Barry Bedford for the Buc-ee's coffee mug, and a big thank you to James Sefton for the Wawa Coffee, another great chain that is now in Ohio. All right, so again, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. Great to be with you this morning. Hey, let's get the show kicked off like we do every week with a viewer morning shaving tip. Well, this morning's shaving tip comes from viewer Charles Smith, and he writes, "Morning, Mark. As a wet shaving tip, this is my personal method of making shave lather. I look forward to seeing you again at the Maggard Meetup. Have a great day, Charles." Well, Charles sent a video demonstrating his method of making a shave lather. Without further ado, take it away, Charles.
This is a 3 hands or Smith method for making a rich shaving lather. First, take 1 handful of water to moisten your brush. Next, take 1 handful of water and put in your lather bowl. Finally, take 1 handful of water and put it on top of your shave soap. Now, let's load up your brush by spinning it on top of your shave soap. Apply moderate pressure when doing so. Build the lather by swirling your brush at the bottom of your shave bowl. Add more water as needed. Shiny lather means it's perfect. Pasty lather means you need more water. Lots of tiny bubbles in a lather mean you have too much water and need more soap. After about 30 seconds, you should have enough soap for multiple shave passes. Happy shaving.
Wow, that is an absolutely awesome shaving tip on how to make a great shaving lather. Charles, thank you so much for sending that in. There you go, folks. That is the three-hand method or the Smith method on how to make a great shaving lather. Boy, that's perfect for beginner wet shavers, and even seasoned wet shavers will really appreciate that if they want to fine-tune their technique or use a completely different method than what they're using in their shave den right now. Charles, thank you very, very much for that. Really do appreciate it. And to say thank you, for you and only you, an original signed George sketch. So please email me your snail mail address to mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and I will send this to you post haste. And if you out there would like an original signed George sketch, just send me a shaving tip. Send that shaving tip to mondaymailbag@gmail.com. And if I use your shaving tip on the viewer shaving tip segment of the Monday Morning Mailbag, you too will receive an original signed George sketch. So Charles, thanks again for a terrific, terrific shaving tip and tutorial. Really do appreciate it. Okay, it's time for a shave den visit.
Grab your favorite shave soap, whip it up, rich and creamy, fill your cup, boom, lather. Hot towel ready, face feels prime, a classic shave, so smooth, so fine. 30 degrees, a light touch, let the razor do the work, no need to rush. Shave like a pro, close and neat. A shave so smooth it can't be beat. Slap on your favorite splash, feel that glow. Shave complete, now you're ready to go. Oh, boom, shave complete, you're ready to go.
Well, this morning's Shave Den visit comes from viewer David Dart. If you recall in a previous Monday Morning Mailbag, David mentioned that he moved into a new home and he gave Viking Revolution spiced vanilla shaving cream another go and got a much better result. Now, it could be the water. The water is different at that new location, not entirely sure, but the point is that he got a much, much better shave in his new home, and he also set up his shaving den, and that's what we're going to share with you this morning. He wrote, "Mark, good evening. The last few weeks I've been busy buying a house and moving. I just unpacked my shaving gear and thought I would give you a look. Have a great evening." He also followed up with this, "Mark, yes, this is my new home. When I moved in, I quickly realized I didn't have enough room for all my shaving gear, so I bought this cabinet off of Amazon. It cost me $160.99 Canadian, but it fit in my den and has plenty of storage, so I'm quite happy with it. Have a great day." David, thanks very much. So folks, check it out. Here's that new cabinet in David's shave den with all of his shaving gear in his new home. Give it a look. Hey, David, thanks very much for the Shave Den tour in your new home. Really do appreciate it. You got some great shaving gear, and I see Tabac off in the corner there too. Yeah, good call. And make sure you hung on to that Tabac. Absolutely. Thanks very much for sending in the video. Thanks so much for the tour of your shave den. Really do appreciate that. And folks, if you would like to share your shave den with all the viewers out there, all you got to do is shoot some video, snap some pictures, send along a little bit of an explanation or narration of what's going on, and we'll be happy to share it with everyone here on the Monday Morning Mailbag. David, thanks again for a terrific visit to your shave den in your new home. Really do appreciate it. Well, here's your reminder to check out shavesplash.com. This is a website that was created by viewer Lee Meyer. If you happen to have a shave soap, but you don't have an aftershave splash for it, well, shavesplash.com is a scent matching website. So you'll be able to find a complimentary aftershave scent that will go with that shaving soap. Really, really terrific. And they also have some great articles and features up there. So check it out. We'll have the link below, shavesplash.com, from viewer Lee Meyer. Well, the channel now has auto dub technology courtesy of Google and YouTube. And as the name suggests, it will automatically translate this audio from English into Italian, German, Portuguese, Spanish, or French. Pretty amazing. Simply click on the gear in the lower right of the video screen. A menu will pop up, and there you can select the language that you wish to hear the audio in: Italian, German, Portuguese, Spanish, or French. It translates it from English to any of those languages in real time, on the fly. Pretty amazing. Auto dub. Check it out. Well, here's your weekly reminder that the Monday Morning Mailbag is also available as a podcast. Simply get up to your favorite streaming service and search for Monday Morning Mailbag and more, Monday Morning Mailbag and more, and the Monday Morning Mailbag podcast, as well as our other podcast, Second Cup, will come right up. Both of those podcasts are available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, YouTube, and now iHeartRadio. Well, we're in the home stretch. That's right. This Saturday is the Maggard Meetup for 2026. And as they write, Maggard Razors will host its 9th annual wet shaving meetup on April 25th, 2026 from noon to 4 p.m. at 124 South Winter Street in Adrian, Michigan. After drawing more than 185 attendees last year, the 2026 event will cap attendance at 180 and feature up to 18 vendors. A $36 ticket includes a $14 meal voucher for select downtown restaurants, complimentary drinks throughout the day, entry into over 100 door prize drawings for those who purchase tickets before April 23rd, vendor samples, and a massive pay-it-forward table for swapping gear. Attendees can also meet well-known artisans from across the wet shaving community. So get your ticket before the 23rd, because today's the 20th, and you can get into those door prize drawings. And here are the confirmed vendors that they have attending: Adopted Acre Soap Company, Ariana and Evans, Barrister and Mann, Cajun Blade, Katie's Bubbles, Chicago Grooming, Through the Fire Fine Craft, Shannon Soaps, Soap Spoon, Stirling Soap Company, Sudsy Soapery, and Zingari Man. I've got my ticket. I hope to see you there this Saturday. And here's another reminder that the Razor Company is having their meetup the very next day after the Maggard Meetup. That's right, the Razor Company's meetup is on Sunday, April 26th, 2026, from 12 noon to 4 p.m. They're going to have food and swag bags for everyone. They're located at 2678 Orchard Lake Road, Sylvan Lake, Michigan, 48320. We'll have a link to the Razor Company's website where you can contact them and get more information. The Razor Company Meetup, Sunday, April 26th, 2026, from 12 noon to 4 p.m. And here's an early reminder that the Great Mid-Atlantic Wet Shavers Meetup is taking place on October 18th, 2026. That's a Sunday. We received this information from organizer Glenn Sherman. Glenn, thank you very, very much. The Great Mid-Atlantic Wet Shavers Meetup brings together traditional shaving enthusiasts, artisans, and vendors from across the region for a day of community and craftsmanship. This gathering celebrates the art and ritual of wet shaving. Tickets on sale now, $40 including lunch, craft beer and craft drinks available for purchase. Again, this takes place on Sunday, October 18th from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. artisans, educational opportunities, huge PIF table, door prizes, swag bags, trivia contest, and more. It takes place at the Conshohocken Brewing Company, KOP Tap Room, 3100 Horizon Drive, King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, only 20 minutes from Center City, Philadelphia. They'll have a block of hotel rooms available when the time arrives. And if you want to get a ticket, all you have to do is email gbsher@icloud.com and include the following: your name, address, phone number, and how many tickets you want. You'll be sent a PayPal link. Choose goods and services at checkout. Any questions, just let them know. And we'll have a link to their Facebook page where you can get all the information there. And also a terrific video by wet shaver Tobin Fetters where he details the entire event. And we'll also link to his channel so that you can check all that out from fellow wet shaver Tobin Fetters. A great video breaking down the whole event coming up on Sunday, October 18th, 2026. And also their Facebook page with some additional information. So there you go, the Great Mid-Atlantic Wet Shavers Meetup coming up on October 18th, 2026. When we receive additional information, we'll be sure to share it with you, but this is kind of an early reminder or early heads up that this October, a great wet shaving meetup is taking place in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. My thanks to Glenn Sherman and Tobin Fetters for all the great information regarding the Great Mid-Atlantic Wet Shavers Meetup taking place this October. Get a ticket and stay tuned. Well, we have some giveaway updates for you this morning. First up, the St. Patrick's Day Luck of the Lather giveaway. The winner was fellow wet shaver Ron Kearney out of Scotland. Well, he finally received his prize package and he sent along a photo and he wrote, "Hi Mark, I have just received your parcel with the shaving gear. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I shaved with the carved bison razor, the green one, this morning, and this is an excellent razor. I also used the shaving bowl, which is also really good, nice and deep, and contains the lather well. I look forward to trying out the leaf razor, the brush, and cream soon. Regards to you and all the 3MB viewers from Bonnie, Scotland," and that's from Ron Kearney. Ron, thank you so much for the update on that. I'm so glad that you received all the items in the prize package and everything was received in good condition and undamaged. That's absolutely great. Congratulations again and enjoy all that shaving gear all the way from Scotland. That's terrific. We also selected a winner last week, April 15th, for the Great Blur Shave giveaway, and that winner was Terrence Noonan, screen name Terrence Noonan 3153. He contacted the channel, he claimed his prize, he sent along his address, and we are in the process of shipping that to him. By the time this airs, he will either have received it or will be receiving it in a day or so. So congratulations to Terrence Noonan for winning the Great Blur Shave giveaway. And that was a terrific one. That was some really great shaving gear in that particular giveaway. And we also have another giveaway going on right now, the Copper Crown giveaway. And the deadline to enter that is May 6th, 2026. So we'll have a link below where you can check out that video and enter there. That's where you want to enter the Copper Crown giveaway. Boy, we got some great items in that one. Really terrific. So my thanks to Grace Chen and everyone at Yankee, Patricia Bagwell, Easy D, Mr. Anonymous, Andy Kaiser, and Brian Zions Bernstein for very kindly and generously sponsoring these giveaways that we've been having the last few months. It's been absolutely wonderful and very well received by the wet shaving community and viewers of this channel. Thank you all very much. And stay tuned. We've got more giveaways planned. Well, what do you know? Coffee's getting low. That time of the show. Let's go back for a refill. Well, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I hope you went back for a refill. I sure did. Hang on 1 minute. Let me get another sip here of Wawa coffee. Hang on. Oh, yeah, that's great. Wawa coffee. Big thank you to James Sefton for sending this to the channel. Smooth and mellow, our classic blend. Wawa coffee. They're located, well, I guess they're home-based over there on the East Coast, but they've made their way into Ohio in the Dayton, Cincinnati area. So that's a great place to stop, as is Buc-ee's. We got the Buc-ee's mug, courtesy of Barry Bedford, and we were introduced to Buc-ee's by Beth and Jim Jones. They sent along this terrific Buc-ee's t-shirt. This is a favorite. So I know what my two favorite Buc-ee's items are: t-shirt and a coffee mug. And of course, Buc-ee's had the grand opening in the greater Dayton area of Ohio, Dayton, Ohio, and Huber Heights, I think is what it is, which is north of Dayton. So that's the northernmost location for a Buc-ee's in the United States. So if you're ever going through that area, I-70, I-75, that intersection, Buc-ee's is right there. So stop in and check out Buc-ee's. And again, I'm a big fan. I've never been there, but I am a big fan. I love Buc-ee's, and I've never been there. So hopefully we'll make a trip down there sometime. I don't know when I'm going to be going through the Dayton area, but you never know. So I'm definitely going to stop at Buc-ee's, or maybe I'll be traveling someplace else in the country where Buc-ee's is prevalent. Maybe through Texas, or I think they're located in Kentucky, Tennessee. I'm not entirely sure, but anyhow, if during my travels there's a Buc-ee's along the way, I'm stopping, rest assured. And if you have a favorite item from Buc-ee's, please comment below and let us know what that particular item is, because they got a lot of great stuff there from what I understand. Again, I'm a big fan, never been there. Buc-ee's, hang on, one more sip. That's really, really terrific. And is it healthy? Well, if you want to know if the coffee you're drinking is healthy, then check out the Black Coffee Life blog, or actually it's a website, the Black Coffee Life website by Mantic59, where he talks about all the health benefits of drinking black coffee. And also check out the Lockhorn. Someday we'll look back on this and quickly change the subject. A hardcover collection of great Lockhorn's cartoon panels, and they also have a calendar. Plenty a year left to get a calendar for 2026, and you can get the Lockhorns 2026 Laugh-A-Day calendar, both of those by my good friends Bunny Host and John Reiner, and we'll have Amazon links below where you can check out those items. Okay, a little bit of housekeeping done. We're all set. Let's get to some of these comments here. This comes from Lee Hazley. A mug with a map on it really is absolutely wonderful. What a great addition to your collection, Mark. Yeah, that was the Lake Erie mug that we showed you last week. We'll be using that again down the road. If you missed it, check out last week's Monday Morning Mailbag. Yeah, it's a really, really neat mug from Geneva on the Lake, from the Lodge at Geneva on the Lake's gift shop. It was really, really terrific. I saw it. I knew I had to have it. Yeah, terrific. Thank you, Lee, very, very much. This comes from Sean Klein, 340. Hello from the Pittsburgh region, just east of you. Great show as always, Mark. I enjoy it every Monday evening. Hey, Sean, thanks very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate that. And Pittsburgh is a really lovely city. I know there's this rivalry between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I have visited Pittsburgh, and I stayed there for a weekend, 3-4 days. And it's a terrific, terrific city. Very, very vibrant. And like Cleveland, a lot of history there. So if you want to take a really nice 3-4 day vacation getaway because it's warming up and you're looking for a destination, check out Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It really is a terrific, terrific city. A lot to do there. So Sean, thanks very much for checking in. Really do appreciate that. Rob Miller, 54, writes, Mark, great show as usual. Thanks for mentioning the Great Mid-Atlantic Wet Shavers Meetup. Cheers, Rob. Rob, my pleasure. It looks like it's going to be a great meetup. Again, folks, it takes place on Sunday, October 18th, 2026. We'll have more information for you as we receive it. But get your ticket now because it really is shaping up to be a terrific, terrific meetup. Rob, thanks very much for checking in. Really do appreciate that. This comes from the Luxury Shaving Hobbyist, and he writes, "Hi, Mark. Thanks so much for your mention of the great Mid-Atlantic Wet Shavers Meetup coming up this October. Also, thanks for your wonderful support of the event. Holding this event is my little way of giving back just a little to this amazing community. Best regards, as always, Glenn." That's Glenn Sherman, the Luxury Shaving Hobbyist. Glenn, thank you so much, and thanks for organizing this. It really is a lot of work, and everyone out there appreciates all the great work you're doing to organize this great Mid-Atlantic Wet Shavers Meetup. Thank you so very, very much. And again, folks, check out Tobin Fetter's video. You can get all the details there, and we'll link to his video. We'll link to the Facebook page where you can get all the information and get a ticket. Yeah. Again, shaping up to be a great, great wet shave meetup. Glenn, thank you so very, very much. And my pleasure. And again, whenever there's an update regarding the wet shaving meetup, just email me and I'll be happy to share it with all the viewers out there. Thanks again, Glenn. Really do appreciate it. This comes from Philip Baker, 2302. "Thanks, Mark, for another great 3MB, and thanks for sending the information on the Parker 65R. Looking forward to shaving with it when it arrives." Hey, Philip, my pleasure. We like Parker razors on this channel. We really do. They're a little more efficient. They have a little more growl than, say, an Edwin Jagger razor. They're very good. They're very well made. They look great. But again, they have a little higher efficiency than an Edwin Jagger. So if you're looking for a razor with a little more growl than an Edwin Jagger, check out Parker razors. They really are terrific. And again, we've reviewed a number of them on the channel. The 78R is definitely a favorite. Viewer Jamie Horn gave us a heads up on that one. Very unique, slender handle. A little different shape of the razor head, but boy, is it smooth and efficient. Like that one a lot. And all the Parker razors are great. So Philip, let us know how the 65R works for you and feel free to send in a review. So my pleasure in sending the information and my experiences with the Parker razors. And again, folks, all you have to do is type in my name, and after that, type in the word Parker, and all those reviews for Parker razors will come right up, and you can check them all out. Philip, thanks very much for that. Really do appreciate it. Larry Shaves writes, "Thank you for the shout out. Greatly appreciated. Yes, it was so generous getting the timeless slant from Nate Jackson. It's a great razor that gives a smooth yet close shave." Yeah, check out Larry's channel, Larry Shaves. He reviewed the timeless slant razor. Nate Jackson very generously sent that razor to his channel, and Larry did a great job reviewing it. And if you're looking for a really smooth, mild slant razor, check out the timeless razor. It really is terrific, the timeless slant. Really, really terrific, terrific razor. And again, we'll link Larry's channel below, Larry Shaves. Larry, thanks very much for that. Viewer RH Dave Shaves writes, "Great show, Mark. Thank you. My first shave bowl was the green Paraso bowl." Oh, this is in regard to our question last week. What was your first shaving bowl? And RH Dave writes, "My first shave bowl was the green Paraso bowl. I've moved on a couple times, and my current daily driver is the Razor Company 3D printed bowl." Hey, Dave, you're going to have to get a review done on this. I'm really, really curious about it. I did a search for it. I didn't find it. So please, please, please send us some pictures and do a little review on that. I'm very curious, and I'm sure a lot of viewers out there are very curious about the Razor Company 3D printed bowl. That sounds wonderful. RH Dave, thanks very, very much for that. John's Pipe Journey writes, "Hi Mark, what a marvelous Monday morning mailbag. The bowl I started out with was a Paso Professional Bowl." That's Paso. I think I pronounced that correctly. Paso Professional Bowl. It's plastic. It has a little knob that you can hold onto that sticks out the side. That sounds wonderful. That sounds terrific. And it sounds like it's a very affordable but very, very efficient shaving bowl. Correct me if I'm wrong. John's Pipe Journey, thanks very much for sending that in. Folks, anyone else use a Paso Professional Bowl? Please comment below and let us know. And John's Pipe Journey, please send in a review on that. I know a lot of viewers would be interested in seeing it. Thanks very, very much. J Tekken X writes, "Hi Mark, great 3MB. My first lathering bowl was the Viking's Blade Chairman that you recommended way back in the channel history. In 2024, I was a new wet shaver going through your videos chronologically. I still use it today, but more so for soap pucks and brush loading. Have a great week." Yeah, this was one of my first shave bowls as well, and it is very diminutive in size, but boy, does it pack a punch. It fits into the hand very, very nicely. It's very rugged. You could throw this into a DOP kit, and if you are someone who likes to conserve shave cream and shave soap, that sort of thing, this is perfect. I know a lot of viewers out there have their recipes for building a lather, and they'll use like a half a teaspoon of cream and maybe, a teaspoon of water, that sort of thing to get a lather. And this would be perfect for that. I have learned that if I want to make sure I conserve my shaving cream, my shaving soap, this is a good go-to, but again, it also travels well. So, you can conserve shaving cream if that's what you like to do in your shave den, or if you're looking for something that travels very, very well. Yeah, this is a great size and fits in the hand very, very nicely, and it'll whip up a nice lather. And yeah, it's a terrific little shaving bowl. It is a little shaving bowl, and yeah, you could throw a little puck in there and, build a lather that way too. It works very, very well for that as well. So Jay, thanks very much for reminding us about the Viking's Blade Chairman Bowl, the original Chairman Bowl. Yeah, I like this a lot. I still have it. And you know what? I think I'm going to throw it in my DOP kit for travel. Yeah, because it's just a nice compact size, and it does a great job. So Jay, thanks very, very much for that. Really, really do appreciate that. Viewer Jeff Palmer 9149 writes, "Thanks for the great video. My first bowl was a large coffee cup. I use it to whip up my first shaving cream, Taylor of Old Bond Street Coconut. Honestly, the shaving cream was a gift and actually started me down the DE shaving path. However, I didn't start getting good till I started following along with the pre and post shaving routine. Allen Block, Thayer's, actually doing a face lather, better synthetic brush, started with Amazon cheapest Badger one, etc. Has improved my shaving experience immensely. Currently, I use a Captain's Choice copper bowl and the Spacescape Phoenix Scuttle occasionally. Thanks again for bringing us all the good shaving news and info. Have a great rest of your week." Hey, Jeff, thanks very, very much for the nice comments there. And yes, my wet shaving journey was very similar. As soon as I started doing the pre-shave routine, the post-shave routine, my shaves really, really improved. And like you, I started out with a cheap Badger brush that I got on Amazon and really wasn't understanding why I wasn't getting that great of a lather, and then discovered these wonderful synthetic brushes that are out there. They're so forgiving, and they're so rugged and forgiving and robust. And I think my first one was the Atomic Rocket from Phoenix Shaving. I mean, that was a game changer right there. And yeah, my experience and your experience, very, very similar, including using a coffee cup. I got a kind of a big coffee cup here, and I also have a shave puck in there. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if we can get, yeah, there it is right there. And I'm not entirely sure what, what soap this is. I don't know what this is. It's been in there for a long time, and I couldn't tell you. Okay, so there it is right now. It just came out. So I don't know what that is, but boy, it smells nice. Now, I don't know. Maybe I'll throw some hot water on there and fire it up again. But yeah, that's kind of what I did too. I had a coffee cup like this, a nice large one like this. Well, I do have this one. I use this right here, and I also use this one. This one I got on eBay. I don't think they make it anymore. Oh yeah, this is nice. This is a now I found this lid that fit on it very, very nicely. Okay, see that right there? And I took the label off of the soap puck, so I know what this is. This is a goat's milk soap shaving soap right here. Yeah, check that out. Let me see if I can get that on there so you can see that. Okay, right there. See that? Yeah, and there's the phone number of the artisan there. I think I bought this at a flea market, 4th of July weekend. Yeah, I think that's where I got this, and there it is right there. And this mug, I got on eBay. I can't remember what it's called. I went up there to try to find it again, and I couldn't find it. Let me see if I can show you here the bottom of it in case you want to look for it. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. There it is right there, okay? City of Industry, California. There's the item number there. See if you zoom in on that so you can get the item number. 9016WS. Is that what it says? Item number 9016WS. Okay? So that's, I mean, if you can find that item number, you'll be able to find this. So this is terrific, and it holds that soap in there very, very well. And I got that little, kind of like a coffee can lid, fit on there nicely. So yeah, that was kind of some shaving mugs that I was experimenting with early on. Jeff, thanks very, very much for that. I really do appreciate it. Keith Osmond checked in. Hey, Mark, my first lathering bowl since taking up DE shaving about 5.5 years ago was a wide coffee mug. I still have a hard puck sitting in it. Surprise! So it gets dragged out and used on occasion. That's funny. Wow. I mean, do you have the same kind of experience? You got a coffee mug and you got some soap in there that you forgot about. It's kind of scrolled away. That's funny. Back in my university days, about 45 years ago, I had an uncle give me 2 shaving mugs with soaps. 2 Christmases in a row, an Old Spice and a Williams mug. Somewhere among my many moves back then, I got rid of them, but I have gotten my hands on another Old Spice mug, and it gets fairly regular use. Still hoping to stumble upon another Williams mug. My uncle also gave me a cheap boar brush that quickly lost its bristles, so I bought an Omega boar that I still use to this day. For most of the intervening 40 years, it just got dragged along with me, move after move, with practically no use, until I bought my first Henson and fell down the wet shaving rabbit hole. It is now a well broken in, soft boar brush with, for me, just the right amount of backbone. But it has to share the spotlight these days with my 16 other brushes. Isn't that great, though? You got this wonderful boar brush that has all that history, and you have some additional brushes in your shave den to kind of change up your routine that are also giving you some additional memories and additional history in your wet shaving journey. That's terrific. And regarding your uncle giving you those shaving bowls, wow, that is terrific, huh? That is really great. I hope you can find a Williams mug so you can kind of add it to the Old Spice mug that you found because, nice memories of your uncle and a really, really terrific Christmas gift. That is really, really wonderful. So Keith, thanks very much for sharing that with everyone. Really do appreciate that. This comes from 10 fluid ounces, 30 minutes. Best as I can remember, my first lathering bowl was the black plastic one, which came included with the cheap and self brush, which also came with a small puck of soap and a stand for the brush. The bowl is terrible because it is too small. Curious, is it as small as this? I'll bet it's smaller than this. But again, this little Chairman bowl from Viking's Blade really packs a punch. I really enjoy using it, and we've done some reviews on it. And again, the whole approach here is if you're into shaving cream economy, this will work. Now, you know me on my reviews. I'm always overloading the brushes. Doing a brush load and overloading the brush load. I'm scooping out a lot more soap than is needed. So this really will help me to economize a little more. Scoop out a little soap and then build a lather that way, especially for a one-pass shave. That would be great. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to use this in an upcoming video for a one-pass shave. Just use a little bit of shave soap, put it in there, and then get a brush and then build a lather that way for a one-pass shave and see how that works, and then see how much lather we have left over. Okay, mental note, I have to do that. 10 fluid ounces, thanks very, very much for that. I really do appreciate it. Indie Shaver writes, a great 3MB as always. That new Yankee razor sounds really interesting. See you at Maggard's. Check out last week's Monday Morning Mailbag. Yaki has a very unique, very interesting looking razor that we hope to shave with fairly soon here, because I don't know when they're going to launch it, but they kind of sent along this razor as a sneak peek a razor with a 45-degree angle. Check out last week's Monday Morning Mailbag if you missed it. Indie Shaver, thanks very much for that. Jimmy V Photography checked in and he writes, wow, amazing shave den tour by Matt. Yeah, check out last week's Monday Morning Mailbag for the shave den visit with Matt Armstead. Really, really terrific. Jimmy continues here. I wonder how the tilt is under the nose. I have a feeling it would be a bit of work to get it how you like it. But who knows? It certainly is a cool looking razor. Hey, Jimmy, thanks for reminding us that Yaki 45-degree angle razor is called the Tilt. Thanks very much for that. And yeah, I thought the same thing. How is it going to work under the nose? I don't know. It's going to be a kind of a different approach and feel with that razor. Check out last week's Monday Morning Mailbag if you missed it. A really, really unique looking razor. That's for sure. Jimmy, thanks very, very much. Viewer Bill Murphy checked in and he writes, great show, Mark. Looks like you had a great time at Lake Erie. Did you do the zip line? Laugh out loud? No, we didn't. It was too cold and gray and overcast for any kind of outdoor activity. This was the lodge at Geneva on the Lake where we had our Easter brunch. A terrific, terrific destination on Lake Erie. And yeah, they have zip lines there and you can rent golf carts and a really nice little touristy town. But yeah, it's not far away, so I might do a zip line there. I really want to do a zip. I've never done a zip line, so I might do a zip line because it's right there just about my backyard. It's only about 45 minutes away, so we might do that. Love the coffee mug. I happened to use my timeless slant today and tried it with the new Personna Gem Blades and got a great, comfortable shave. That tilt razor sure looks strange. Looking forward to your review. Have a great week. Yeah, Personna Gem Blades, everyone's talking about those. Stay tuned. Again, the timeless slant is a terrific, terrific razor. And that tilt razor, yeah, I'm going to try to get a review done on it. And it's going to be a different feel and approach, that's for sure. Bill, thanks very, very much for that. Really do appreciate that. Jason NYC 2006 writes, another great 3MB show filled with information. That timeless slant razor is very mild for a slant. About the Wilkinson sword blades, the black and white ones from Germany are great. The ones from India I never tried, but I didn't hear good reviews. The Wilkinson sword saloon packs, which are different, are great mild blades that work on aggressive razors. The Wilkinson sword saloon packs from China, I hear, are awful. As usual, everyone has a preference and their own experience. Well, you know, Jason, I like the Wilkinson sword German-made razor blades. Those are terrific, and that's part of the Copper Crown giveaway. Those are the German-made blades that were given away in the Copper Crown giveaway. And I have used the Wilkinson sword blades from India. They do have more of an edge to them. I think the German blades are smoother. That's kind of been my take. You know, your mileage may vary, but thank you very much for the information on all the different versions of Wilkinson sword blades. Really do appreciate it. This comes from Brian McCarthy, 1322. When I made the switch to the gentleman's shaving equipment, I was ready to use a coffee mug. But she who must be obeyed put that to a stop. Instead, she offered a bunnykin kids bowl. The children had progressed beyond the age where such a bowl would be age appropriate. So the kids were too old for a bunny-based bowl, but the old man should be fine with it. I used it while I waited for my Captain's Choice copper bowl to arrive. I still have that bowl in the cabinet with my vintage Old Spice bowl and Gillette Fat Boy razor. Sounds like there are a lot of great memories, though, connected to the Bunnykins Kids Bowl. That's what it's called, Bunnykins Kids Bowl. Again, sounds like there are a lot of great memories connected to it. And that Captain Choice Copper Bowl. Yeah, you're the second one to mention that this morning. Those Captain Choice Copper Bowls are wonderful. We gave one away in a recent giveaway. I believe it came out of Mark Bagwell's Shave Den, if I recall correctly. It was either Mark Bagwell or Easy D or Brian Zions Bernstein. I can't remember, my apologies. But yeah, it was a terrific, terrific looking shaving bowl. And I've heard nothing but good things about them. And I don't believe they're going to be at the Maggard Meetup this year, because if they were, I was going to grab one from their table. That's for sure. I missed out, the last few years when they did attend. So, yeah, those are really, really terrific shaving bowls. So, hey, Brian, thanks very much for that. And again, some great memories with the Bunnykins Kids Bowl, I'm sure. Thanks so much for that. Really do appreciate it. And Aaron Watson checked in with this. You need to refer to Alexa as she who must not be named. Yeah, that's in regards to last week's Monday Morning Mailbag. James Sefton sent in a very humorous comment about whenever we mention the name of an Amazon Echo device, his lights up and goes off. And I'm sure that happens for everyone else. So we're trying to avoid using the name Alexa. And if we use it accidentally, I'll mute it out so it doesn't set off your Amazon Echo device at home. Aaron, thanks very much for that. And that wraps up this week's refill segment. My thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some new wet shaving gear. Well, earlier in the show, we mentioned Personna Gem razor blades, and viewer RH Dave sent along this review on them. The subject of his email reads, Personna Gem Blades, First Use. Hi, Mark. Hope your week is going well. I've seen some very positive reviews on the new Personna Gem Blades, and when Matt Pisarcik said they were the closest sensation he's felt to his favorite Personna 74s, I decided to try them. My results: they give an excellent, smooth, close shave with no irritation. 3 passes, no touch-up. I usually have a few. And a BBS finish. No stinging from the alum block either. Can't ask for better than that. On top of that, the wrappers only have 1 dot of glue on the wrapper itself. No glue on the blade. Outstanding. As much as I like Bolzanos and Nassets, these may be my new number 1. And for around $22 US for 100 on the Jungle website, they're decent on cost too. I highly recommend them. I'll be interested to hear what others think. All the best, Dave Wilson. Dave, thanks very, very much for a terrific, concise review on the Gem Personna razor blades. I've been hearing about them. I haven't tried them. I'm very, very intrigued now. They sound awesome. They really do sound very, very good. Folks, have you used the Personna Gem razor blades? Comment below and let us know. Dave, thanks again for a terrific review. Really do appreciate it. Well, we have some new shaving soap to share with you this morning. David Dart introduced us to Viking Revolution Shaving Cream. We also acquired some Viking Revolution Shaving Cream. We shared it with you on a Monday Morning Mailbag. We also have a review completed on that. We just have to edit it and get it posted. But here's something else from Viking Revolution. Shaving soap for men in a 4-pack right there. We got this one from Walmart Plus. It's also available on Amazon.com. This particular 4-pack has cedar and pine scent, sandalwood scent, clary sage scent, and bay rum scent. This is about $10, $11, depending on which website you go to. I think it's like $10 on Amazon.com. And I think it was about that much on Walmart Plus. In that ballpark. Here's what they have to say. Introducing our 4-pack shaving soap for men, the ultimate solution for effortless grooming. And here's some details about it. Sophisticated scents. Each puck contains 2.5 ounces of our most manly scents to leave that special someone in love with your face. Rich lather. Give yourself the best wet shave experience with our rich lathering shaving soap pucks. Long lasting. 1 puck goes a long way. Use over and over again with your shaving bowl and shaving brush. The Viking Promise. If for any reason you're not completely satisfied, simply contact us and we'll take care of it. Okay, so let's open this up and see what we got here. You might see an edit here as I try to get this unwrapped and unsealed. So, okay, here it is right here. I'm going to open this up. All right, here it is. It looks like it's in a sleeve. That's what I'm thinking. It's in a sleeve. Yeah, I'm not sure. Is it in a sleeve? I think it's in a sleeve. Oh, no, 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 no. I think it opens up this way. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it opens, yeah, there it is. Opens up this way here like this. Okay, and we have got a little Vikings Revolution sticker right there. And here we have the different soaps right there. Okay, can you see that? And they're all wrapped in plastic. And this one here is, yeah, this is their sandalwood right here. And I can barely make it out. You know what? Let's go ahead. And this is sandalwood. This is cedar and pine scent right here. This is the, what is this? This is the clary sage scent right there. It is color coordinated. You can kind of figure out what it is based on the color of the packaging, pretty much. Kind of like that. Okay. And this last one here is, this is the bay rum right here. This is the bay rum right here. Yeah, I can barely make it out. You know what? Let's just open up the sandalwood. Let's kind of crack this open. And that's kind of a nice size. Okay. And does it say sandalwood on it? Take a look there. What does it say? Yeah, there it is. Shaving soap, sandalwood scent. All right. So let's see if we can't open this up. And again, oh, there it is. I was going to say you're going to see an edit on it, but it looks like we're able to open it right up. And here, we'll just open up a little bit of the ways, okay? Just to get a little, it's nice. That's a nice sandalwood scent. It's not overly so. I'm thinking it will bloom as you're building a lather. And this is terrific. And you know, we talked about the Vikings Blade Chairman Bowl. This will fit in there. Look at that. That'll fit in there very nicely. How about that? That's terrific. Look at that. That's almost like it's made for it. How about that? Huh? That's great. And you can put it in any kind of bowl or however you want to do it. I don't know if you can melt this down or shred it or anything like that to get it to fit exactly. But, you know, I'm sure we'll learn about it. If you know any more about fitting this into your favorite mug or bowl, that sort of thing, please comment below and let us know. But there you go, a 4-pack of shaving soap from Viking Revolution. And you can get this on Amazon, on Walmart Plus. Walmart Plus only had these 4 scents. Amazon offers another pack with 4 other scents. And we'll get you those links below on Amazon so you can check it out. And I think Amazon has a little better price than Walmart Plus, but we'll try to link both of them. But from Viking Revolution, a 4-pack of shaving soap. This one, again, is cedar and pine, sandalwood, clary sage, and bay rum. Give it a look. Hey, we want to remind you once more that the folks at Sonic Grace who make Caddise Whipped Beef Tallow Balm have a special going on right now. We'll get the link for you so you can get this deal, 30% off this particular Whipped Beef Tallow Balm. And it's available on Amazon. We'll have the link below. 30% off promotion until April 30th. So if you're interested in getting this, you have until April 30th to acquire this at that 30% discount. My thanks to Eric Zhang and everyone at Sonic Care for very, very kindly offering that promotion to all the viewers out there. A couple of viewers have acquired this and they like it a lot. So check it out. Whipped Beef Tallow Balm from Sonic Care. This is Caddise Whipped Beef Tallow Balm right there. 100% grass-fed beef tallow, and it's terrific. It really, really is. I'll show you how. Yeah, my jar's empty. I gotta start on the next jar. So check it out. 30% off until April 30th. Get up there and get it before that deal expires. And that wraps up this week's look at new wet shaving gear. My thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some of these questions and comments. Well, as you know, Beth and Jim Jones very kindly and generously sent along to the channel Stirling Lime Shave Soap right there. Boy, oh boy, is this a great scent. There it is right there. Tallow, lanolin, and shea butter for great lathering performance. And they also sent along the aftershave balm right there. Boy, is that terrific. Soothe, tone, and protect, absolutely. And the witch hazel aftershave splash right there. Let's zoom in. Right there. Witch hazel and aloe. And boy, is this scent amazing. I just opened it up before I turned on this camera for the segment here. Oh, man, that is marvelous. Well, James Sefton wrote the channel and said, hey, Mark, UPS just dropped off the lime soap and splash, and you were spot on. Amazing scent. Yeah, anyone who tries this says that the scent is just amazing. So if you're looking for something that's great for the spring and summer months, the warmer weather, this is a good one. They're going to be at the Maggard Meetup. So, you can talk to them about it. You could probably buy this in the Maggard showroom. This is a terrific scent. It really is. James also followed up with this. Mark, I used the lime soap and splash this morning and then the 3MB with a good cup of coffee. How could it get any better? James, thanks very much for that. And thanks for confirming how wonderful this scent is. And again, Stirling shave soaps just lather wonderfully. So you're getting great lathering performance and great lathering protection and also great scents. And this lime one is a good one. Yeah, that is an amazing lime scent. So again, a big thank you to Beth and Jim Jones for very kindly sending this along to the channel. And thanks to James Sefton for confirming how wonderful the scent is. Give it a look from Stirling Lime Shave Soap. Well, this morning we have a little more talk about Tabac shaving soap right here. Yeah, that's it right there. Boy, everyone loves Tabac. There it is right there. Okay, this is the shaving soap in the bowl, and this is my tallow, my tallow version. I got a little bit left there. Boy, love this. We got this from Glory on High 777. Sucks to see longtime brands closing shop. Keep the jar. Future wet shavers will collect them as vintage memorabilia 50 years down the line. Ha ha. I don't think you're far off. I think that could happen sooner if they're phasing this out. But we'll dig a little deeper here in this segment. But yeah, you know what? Hang on to these jars. I have not thrown out any of my Tabac jars. I don't have many of them, but I haven't thrown out any of them. I just love them. And again, you could, if you can't get Tabac shave soap anymore, you got a nice shaving bowl for another brand of shave soap puck to put in there. So it'll work really well. And I love the lid and that sort of thing. Now, we got this from Earl on the Tube. And he writes, hi, Mark, looks like some confusion here. Quote, there has been some recent confusion and panic buying in the wet shaving community, but the short answer is no. Tabac shaving soap is not being discontinued entirely. However, the manufacturer, Maurer and Wirtz, is streamlining the product line as of early 2026. Here is the breakdown of what is staying and what is being phased out. What is being discontinued? According to recent company communications and retailer updates, refill pucks. The individual replacement soap pucks designed to fit into the ceramic bowl are being phased out. I've got one right here. I don't know if this is tallow or non-tallow. I'll check later, but there it is. It comes in this really nice gold foil wrap like that. So I've got one of these left. Okay, so yeah, this is, according to this information that Earl is sending us, going to be phased out. Okay, shave soap sticks. Okay, shave soap sticks with sleeves. Now here's the shave soap stick, and this is the sleeve right here. If you push this all the way out, okay, this is the sleeve right here. Okay, and this is the shave soap stick. So here's what they have to say about that. Let me put that back on there like that. Shaving soap sticks with sleeves. The version of the shave stick that includes the plastic push-up holder sleeve is being discontinued. So you're not going to be able, according to this information, you're not going to be able to get this plastic sleeve. You'll only be able to get the soap that's inside. That's how I'm reading that. All right. Now, I did a little deeper dive here on AI, and AI can be wrong. Let me just say that. And Earl, I appreciate the information, and I'm not saying you're wrong or I'm right or I'm wrong and you're right. I'm just saying I don't know. So I appreciate all this information, Earl. I really, really do. It was very nice of you to send it along. Thank you very, very much. So we're trying to get a clear picture here of what exactly is going on. Here's what AI said. And again, AI could be wrong. It says here, there's been a lot of confusion lately about whether Tabac's hard shaving soap is being discontinued. Different customers have received different answers from the company, so let's clear it up. Here's what we know. First, Tabac's official social media team stated that the, quote, hard soap is no longer in their product range, unquote. According to that message, the refill puck, right here, and the shave stick are gone, and no relaunch is planned. So these two is what they're saying are gone, and they're not going to relaunch these. The only version still showing up on their website is the pre-filled bowl, and that appears to be remaining stock. Second, a different Tabac representative told another customer something else, that the soap itself would continue, but only in two formats, the filled bowl and a sleeveless shave stick, exactly what Earl was telling us. In that version, only the refill puck and the stick with sleeve were being discontinued. So that's exactly what Earl told us. So that kind of confirms that part of the story. Now, here's what AI continues to say. So we have two contradictory statements from the company. When you look at what's actually happening in the marketplace, retailers running out, the soap disappearing from Tabac's own shop, and no new stock appearing, the first statement lines up with reality much more closely. The most accurate conclusion right now is this: Tabac's hard shaving soap appears to be discontinued with only remaining inventory of the bowl still circulating. The alternative explanation that only certain formats are being phased out came from a single conflicting reply and hasn't been repeated or supported by the market. Until Tabac issues a unified public clarification, that's the clearest picture we have. So again, it's kind of up in the air, but I'm leaning towards the first scenario in that Tabac is discontinuing their shave soap and their remaining stock of shave soap in the bowl is being sold. And once that's gone, that's it. That's kind of how I'm reading this. However, I sure hope that second scenario that Earl sent along and that AI confirms is the real deal. I hope that's what's going on, because that means you'll still be able to get the shave soap in this great ceramic bowl, and you'll be able to get a shave stick refill without this plastic sleeve, but still, I'll take that. That'll be a nice compromise, knowing that Tabac is still available. Now, if anyone out there has any additional information, please comment below and let us know. Earl, thank you very, very much for that, because that enabled me to do a little bit of a deeper dive on this, and it confirmed exactly what you learned. But again, AI is telling us first scenario is closer to reality than the second scenario. And what I'm saying, I hope that the second scenario that you sent along is the one closer to reality, and the Tabac in the bowl will be around for a long, long time. Earl, thanks again very, very much. And that wraps up another Monday Morning Mailbag. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/Mark Zarady, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review on this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. I'll leave you with this laugh. Hey, we have another double take cartoon puzzle this week. Try to find the differences between the two cartoon panels. If you need more time, just pause the video, or try to find all the differences before time runs out. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Make it a great week.